Well, good morning. I'm not going to introduce this video quite yet, but I've just literally got up. That's Noosa. That's a full moon setting. Swinging around here, we've got some beautiful colours happening. Actually, there's a catch. There he is there. They're just leaving. They came in after I went to bed, I guess. They were there this morning when I got up earlier. Catch of the day. Got to be up early. And the dawn's coming. Beautiful. Now for a coffee. On side we have the sunrise. And the other, if I don't trip over and fall into the cockpit, we have moon set. So it's full moon in Noosa. Good morning, day 65. Peter and Doxie going to New Queensland. This is Queensland, but we're still going further north. Anyway, that is Noosa in the background that we're just leaving at 7:30 in the morning. 10 degrees when I got up, but that's what you get for getting the southerly that you actually need to go north. So I'll take it. Stunning sunny day. Full moon went down this morning. Sun came up, moon went down, same time. Spectacular. Yeah, we got a nice fresh little southwesterly, or maybe it's a westerly. Looks at compass. Yes, westerly. Yeah, so Double Island Point is the destination for today, and which will be the place where I wait to go up through into the Wide Bay Bar behind Fraser Island. That was the plan for yesterday to get there, but the wind dropped out and thought, forget it. So yeah, looks like we're clocking along quite nicely, 4 to 5 knots as far as I've seen so far. That wind is a bit fresh, but that's okay. That's the price you pay. Nice steady run now. It should be a good straight run all day. About 7 hours probably. There's only one beach to get past. It's just a bloody big one. Yeah. Anyway, let's have a look to see what I'm seeing at the moment. Okay, so this is looking ahead. The catch that left this morning is up ahead there. Haven't seen on AIS if they're on there or not. But it's getting fresh now. Anyway, yeah, long beach, as I said. Lots of microphone noise right now, which I'll try and eliminate. And back in Noosa. All right, got George on the job because I'm about to have some brekkie. It's on and off at the moment. 4 knots. I've been doing 6 knots. Feel a bit more of that southerly swell coming around now. See, there's a sail out there. Yes, apparently it's pretty busy on the coast right now, southerly, and everybody's out here trying to get north. Anyway, breakfast time. And this is where the sand will start kicking in a bit more. Teewah Beach, and behind that I believe is Lake Cootharaba. So yeah, there's a pretty good lookout from the top of those hills, looking at the lake one side and the sea the other. Yeah, wind's dropped out again. Comes and goes. I mean, our average speed is probably a little bit better than yesterday so far. I was actually doing 6 knots steadily for a while there, which was rather nice. That's Noosa back there. But yeah, you can see the swells now are picking up a bit. It's only going to be about a metre or so. But yeah, now that they're coming around the Noosa head, obviously we're going to feel them a bit more now. But there's just a bit of rigging slap every now and then. That's when the wind drops out, that's the only thing. But otherwise, it's a pretty nice day. The catch from this morning, it's up ahead. Don't know if we're gaining or not. Doesn't matter, it's not a race. Always turns into one though, doesn't it? So yeah, you can see the sand amongst the hills there, so yeah, quite incredible. Yeah, looks like we've lost the wind again for a bit here. It's pretty sad when you get excited when you get over 1 knot of speed. But anyway, let's just ride it out. We have the time. I can feel a little bit of a breeze. It comes and goes. Yeah, loving all the colours here. Eh? Look at the white sand dunes or sand pits. I don't know. What are they? And then the rest of it's all sort of golden. So just swinging around. Noosa's still visible there in the back. And yeah, no sign of any wildlife. It's yeah, I guess that's okay because I don't really want whales too close to me, but still nice to see them though. Yeah, got the motor going now. Seems to be the story of it at the moment, doesn't it? Anyway, it's pushed us from 1 point something knots up to 3 point something. Just looking at those sand dunes up there, amazing. Well, looks like yesterday, although not quite as choppy maybe, we have lost the wind. So yeah, motoring away here. Every now and then we get something, which is why I've still got the sails up. So yeah, any little assist we can get is good. Like I said earlier, only 1 beach to go along. That's our biggie. See 4-wheel drives going up and down at one of the distance there. It's like an ant, you won't see it. And Double Island Point up ahead. Still got about 14, 15 nautical miles to go before we turn the corner. But yeah, at least this way we'll get there. Another long day on a windless, mostly windless day. In fact, some of the wind's actually coming against me now, so which is totally not forecast. Yeah, there's a bunch of boats out here too. I don't know if they're going into Double Island Point or they're probably far enough out. Maybe they're doing an overnight run past Fraser Island rather than going in, which a lot of people do. If you've got a crew, that works. Okay, so I got about 3 nautical miles to go yet to Double Island Point here, and then we'll swing into the bay and see what we can find. I'm hoping I'll be there in daylight, but yeah, who knows. You can see how glassy it is around the place. It's just like crazy. And closer yet. About 2.5 miles now, I think. And a bit closer. Just amazing when you're looking at something all day. Look at the, I don't know if you can see it, but the spray from the surf on the beach there, just rising in the air. Yep, it's starting to resolve now. Yeah, just over a nautical mile to go, and my destination is behind these hills. That should be sheltered from this southerly swell coming through now. Less than a mile to go until we break even with the Cape, Double Island head. And yeah, a bit of swell coming up now as we get closer to the coast. It's obviously shallowing and starting to rise up. Well, it's a race against the sun. Double Island Point Lighthouse. We're just going to lose it. Yes, there it is. Coming under the lighthouse, and we're probably going to get a bit of a sunset soon, and then hopefully still a sunrise when we come out from the other side. So it's very dark in here. Going along steadily. Almost looks like there's a wall up there, but I think that's just built on a cliff. It's just in silhouette. You can't tell what it is. I can't imagine me building a huge big wall out here in the middle of nowhere. This guy's beer is getting cold. Well, warm. Sorry, warm. One of those things. Yeah, so now the sun's gone out of our eyes. You can see a bit of detail here as we crawl past into the current. It really does look like it's a fort or something with a turret and a watchtower. Mind you, this is Australia. Maybe it was a prison once. Anyway, we're in nighttime. Oh, it's those palm trees up there, look. They've got the sun. We'll get it back. I'll be glad to get round this corner, I can tell you. I've been looking at this point all day. Well, if it isn't Nefertiti, look. Look what she's doing here. Holy moly. Trying to hold still. There you go. And here comes the sun again. And I'm assuming that the land ahead is Fraser Island. You can see where it ends there. That'll be the entrance into the Great Sandy Strait. With a convoluted wide bay bar crossing to be done more than likely tomorrow, not today. Right, here we come into the bay behind Double Island Point. Now I think that beach over there is actually Rainbow Beach. Probably, I think there's a town there somewhere too. What you're not getting at the moment is the colours of that sand. That's sort of coming down that hill, if you like, I don't know. Yeah, probably catch tomorrow morning if we get the right sun, which we should. Yeah, all sorts of amazing colours. Probably gave us the name to Rainbow Beach, I guess. I just remember there being reds and golds and white and whatever. Anyway, let's see where the crowds are. Not that I'm looking for crowds, but let's see if La Fiesta's in here somewhere. Look at that. Sun going down. Fraser Island. So we'll be going in behind Fraser Island. So that's a whole new adventure coming up. Let's find an Anchorage. It looks pretty nice and calm now, as opposed to last time I was here. It was not nice at all. Well, we saw the dawn, and we're seeing the dusk. And I'm still going. No, I'm very close now. In fact, I'm getting light signals from Greg and Kim on La Fiesta. So I'm just homing in on them at the moment. And see if we can get a mooring close by. Oh well, I couldn't have timed it too much worse, really. It's still daylight-ish. Just going to find my posse here. And oh, it's a bit chilly. It's okay. It was this morning too. Whatever it was, 9, 10, whatever. So it's definitely going to get down to something like that again tonight, should I say. Anyway. I'm just a bit punch drunk for being on the motor all day. Well, looks like we've arrived just in time for moonrise. Full moon. So, end of day 65, and not the best of endings. It was a long run with no wind again, engine on, and yeah, that probably didn't help. As I came into Double Island Point here, got up to the Anchorage where I am now, and when I went to put the propeller in reverse, all sorts of noises happened and the engine stopped. I tried to fire it up again, it starts, the engine ticked over nicely in neutral, but as soon as I tried to engage gears it was like, yeah, no, not happening. So yeah, anyway, I got the anchor out, and I'd already arranged, or been invited, should I say, to have dinner with Greg and Kim on La Fiesta. So I went ahead, did that, and had a great night. It was really nice. Probably the best thing I could have done, actually. So yes, thank you. Yeah, Greg came back to the boat with me when I went back to my boat, had a look, and he discovered that the engine was actually moved on its mounts. The mounts were actually cactus, if you like. I don't like it, but anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, so went to bed with all the best feelings in the world, thinking, oh crap, what now? So yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, it is, I told you there'd be more coming, right?
Not quite what I had in mind, but yeah, so it's worth subscribing. There's going to be more story. So if you haven't, do subscribe. And this is Dawn Raider, out. Thanks for watching another Adventures of Foxy Doxie. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you.